Okay, so we have process of translation. Okay, translations have 3 steps. Initiations, elongations, and termination. Same like in transcription process. So kita ada number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, first step is this mRNA strands with 5N and 3 strand. Okay, mRNA strand. Okay, and this is start codon AUG. Okay, untuk codon, okay, we have start codon and start codon only AUG, 5 prime, 3 prime. And we have stop codon. Okay, stop codon can be UGA, UAA, or UAG. Okay, ini adalah stop codon, start codon and stop codon. Okay, first kita ada small ribosomal subunit. Tadi kita dah mention components of the translations. Okay, kita ada ribosome, kita ada mRNA dan juga tRNA. Okay, now second component is we use first mRNA, second is small ribosomal subunit will attach to the 5 ends of the mRNA strand. Okay, and then followed by the initiated tRNA that carrying methionine. This is methionine. Okay, or encode for the methionine. And this tRNA is complementary with the mRNA codon. A will complementary with U with A, and G with C. Okay, read in 3 prime, 5 prime. Okay, this initiated tRNA will bind and complement with the start codon, and then followed with the large ribosomal subunit. Okay, before this it was mentioned that large ribosomal subunit, they have 3 sides. Okay, and this large ribosomal subunit will attach. Okay, and cause the initiated tRNA will occupy at the P side. Okay, and then you have E side here, anti-E side, dan juga MTA side. Okay, this is step for the initiations. And then followed for the steps of the elongation process. Elongation consists of codon recognitions. Okay, and then we have peptide bond formation, and then we have translocations. Okay. Okay, so first is codon recognitions. Okay, codon recognitions. Okay, we have empty side of the empty A side. So what happened is codon recognitions, they will recognize ataupun another next amino acid tRNA or new amino acid tRNA will occupy at the A side. Okay, and complementary with the codons of mRNA. So what happened next is peptide bond formation. Okay, peptide bond formations number 2. Okay, peptide bond formation, peptide bond will form between A side and P side. Okay, amino acid at tRNA in P side and A side, and then after the peptide bond forms, and this will be detached. Okay, and then yang ni akan bawa this amino acid. Okay, and this is catalyzed by the peptidyl transferase. Kenapa peptidyl transferase? Peptidyl refer kepada peptide bond yang forms ni, dan transferase because the amino acid pada P side ni akan ditransfer kepada A side. So dia akan bagi kepada tRNA yang ada pada A side. Okay, and then next the ribosome will be number 3. The ribosome will be translocate to another next codon. Okay, for example here, not example. So kita draw like this. Okay, we have 5 prime tadi, 3 prime. Okay, so we have Okay, so now dia anjak lagi satu dekat sini. So kata lagi satu next codon dekat sini. CG. Okay, so they will move to another next codon. Okay, so this P site, tRNA at the P site akan occupy at the E site. Okay, occupy at the E site, but in absence of the amino acid, and they will release out, because E site means they will release out the tRNA, and then the P site now located by tRNA from the A site tadi. Okay, that carry polypeptide. Sebab tu kita kata this is P site for polypeptide, and this is A site akan empty to receive another next tRNA with the amino acid. Okay, mean CCC, contoh CCC, we have CCG. Okay, they will undergo codon recognition, so they akan entering GGC, will entering A site, and then peptide bond will forms. Okay, form peptide bond. Okay, and then ini will detach. Okay, and then the translocate, it will form like this. Okay, translocate. Okay, this tRNA at the P site will be, tRNA at the P site tadi will entering E site and remove or exit from the ribosome. Okay, and at the A site, the yellow one, this, okay, will entering P site, and then they have polypeptide chain. Okay, and this A site will ready to receive another amino acid tRNA. Okay, this is process elongation, codon recognition, they recognize the codon, they will entering the A site, and then number 2, codon peptide bond formations, and number 3 is translocations. After that, the process will be proceed until it finds the stop codon. Either one, for example, it finds UGA. Okay. Oh no. Okay, for example, it's found UGA here. Okay, and ribosome dah sampai sini. Okay, and then this is A site, P site, and E site. Okay, stop codon not encode for any amino acid, but they will stimulate the release factor. Okay, release factor to entering the A site. Okay, when the ribosome reach the stop codon, so the release factor will enter the A site, and this release factor akan cause the bond, okay, peptide bonds or amino acid at the tRNA P site will be detached, and this polypeptide will be released, and this ribosome will be dissociate. Okay, and the process of translations finish, and it will forms protein. Okay, the process occurs in the cytoplasm.